Bet, Charlie. Throw me in the mix with John Farnham and Lionel Richie, and the star power goes through the roof. This is a Pete exclusive.
We're about to meet three legends: John Farnham, Lionel Richie, and Pete Hellier. John, an Australian music icon, cleaning lady enthusiast, with a career spanning 46 years. Whispering Jack stayed at #1 for 18 weeks and is the highest-selling album in Australian history. Lionel Richie, winner of an Oscar, a Golden Globe, 5 Grammys, 16 American Music Awards. He sold 100 million albums. He can defy gravity and is awfully good at greetings. And Pete Hellier, a man who once had a chip stolen out of his hand by a seagull. Two have announced they are uniting in what promises to be a concert event like no other, co-headlining a massive tour. And Chipless Pete spoke to Richie and Farnsey earlier today.
Lionel Richie, John Farnham, this tour is going to be massive. Lionel, what can Aussie fans expect?
Just pandemonium. Are you kidding me? The two of us on stage? Are you kidding me? What are you saying?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because obviously, without being crass about it, both of you guys don't need the money. I mean, John, you could fish for barramundi for the rest of your life. Lionel, you could play piano in a small bar fridge, handing beers to Aussies. Why are you doing this?
Well, look, people keep saying to me, oh, I thought you were going to retire. I never said that. Having said that, I got made an offer I can't refuse. I mean, I'm working with Lionel Richie. You know, I mean, this is out the window for me. I'm really looking forward to it. The man is an absolute amazing singer.
This is going to be so much fun. The energy level on stage that John puts out is ridiculous. And I think right now, I'm not worried about the two of us. I'm worried about how exhausted is the crowd going to be when we finish the show.
Do you guys have any backstage rituals that you may have to warn each other about? Like, John, do you like to get around in the nude backstage? Lionel, do you like to you know, slaughter a goat before you go on stage?
No. My ritual is I tell about maybe 5 or 6 jokes, act about as silly as I possibly can, get up a good lather of sweat, laughing my brains out before I go out on stage. That's my warm-up, and then I go out and do the show.
Wow.
John, what do you like?
We have a small shot of just rough brandy, not cognac, just a rough brandy. And I realised only the last series of shows I did, I realised, because people come up to the front and say hello, or want to kiss, or blow in my ear or whatever. And I just realised the first few that come up must think I'm an absolute piss pot, because there's alcohol coming out of my gob. It's scary. And I do it every time I work.
And Lionel, I would love to know, is there a joke that you can share with us on television, on national television in Australia, one of your favourite jokes that you tell backstage?
No. What goes on backstage stays backstage. Are you kidding me?
And Lionel, you are a little bit older than John, 11 days in fact. Do you have any advice to John as to being the older statesman, how to sustain a long career in music?
Well, I can tell you, John, limit all night long down to a fierce 30 minutes.
Lionel, Farnsey, we call John Farnsey here in Australia. We like to give nicknames in Australia. Are you going to be known as Lionsy down here, or Richo? What do we call you?
Richo! Richo! Oh, no.
Well, see,
it's Richo.
You know, you can call me just Ritzy and Farnsey. There we go.
And another thing about John Farnham you should know, Lionel, is his nickname is also, besides Farnsey, it's The Voice. Now, is that intimidating? Is there a part of the body that we should be naming you?
Please.
No. I'll let the voice be the voice. I just want to show up as the body. You understand me? He'll be the voice and I'll be the body.